everyone. Today we will be covering the difference between ASAP preparation and activate discover phase. So let's start. Now, before we proceed, we will understand three terms. The first one is a vanilla system. Now, what is a SAP vanilla system? It is a SAP implementation without any modifications or any custom enhancement or customized configuration which has been done. And it usually is the most bare minimum thing which is provided by SAP, and most of the times it will not meet your customer business requirements because it doesn't have any customs enhancements or functionality which has been implemented in it. The next term which we should know is SAP ID System. Now, what is SAP ID System? It is Interpret Demonstration Evaluation System, which was available in SAP R3 or ECC, and it is a representation of a model company, typically a manufacturing company, and its processes. It consists of an international group of subsidiaries, basically in few companies which are across the globe, and they are having their operations in multiple countries, and it hosts the relevant application data related to these companies and its business processes. It is typically used to showcase it to the customer, to the new customer, what all functionalities are available in a SAP R3 system. The next term which we are going to talk about is industry-specific solution. Now, the problem with IDIS is that it replicates the business processes of a typical manufacturing company or organization. And what happens is that there are certain processes or functionalities which are industry specific. Now let us take example of few industries like auto industry, pharma industry, or semiconductor industries. Now these functionalities are not available on IDA system. In case if your customer is from one of these industries, and if you're showcasing the IDAS demo system to them, they will not be able to experience or explore the functionalities which are specific to their industry. Now that is the drawback of the IDIS system. Now with these three terms in mind, we will go ahead and understand what used to happen in the proof of concept phase or the product exploration phase of the ASAP project, which used to was implemented earlier for R3 or ECC implementation projects. First of all, as we discussed, whenever the implementation partner or SAP used to showcase their demo to the customer, they used to either use the vanilla system or they used to use the IDIS system. Now, again, as we discussed, IDIS company is a model company which implements a manufacturing company setup. Whereas in case of industry specific customers, like either semiconductor industry, pharma industry, or auto industry, their processes had to be implemented on top of this IDIS system or the vanilla system to showcase it to the customers. Now this involves definitely cost. Now what are the costs involved in a case of ASAP? We will look into it. In case of ASAP, first of all, you have to bear the cost of implementing this IDIS system. Now, this cost can either be bared by the implementation partner or else by the customer himself. They will have to install this IDIS system in their premise. If it is a implementation partner, then the customer has to pay it the proof of concept fees to the implementation partner. And in case of industry specific solutions, again that POC also, because it is showcased either by SAP or the implementation partner, the customer had to bear the cost of that. Now, what happens in case of Activate is that SAP gives free trial solutions for cloud-based solutions to the customer, so that they can explore the functionalities which are available in the product for a limited time frame. Now, these free trial solutions already have best practices, which means something similar to a model company in IDIS, which is implemented, and not just that, they also have industry specific solutions implemented in it. So all these things are freely available to the customer in case of Activate methodology projects or these cloud-based products, and hence the customer gets the look and feel, or gets to explore these products for free. Now, what happens in this group of concept of product exploration phase is that in ASAP, optional industry specific or domain specific solutions were built on top of the vanilla system or the IDIS system, and the available functionality, and if they were not implemented, the available functionalities were explored by the customer much later in the implementation project, which followed this waterfall approach. And this used to result in a lot of technical debt, because the customer used to have the awareness of a particular functionality quite much later down the line, somewhere in realization phase, that okay, this is something which was supposed to be implemented earlier and now it is not, we have not taken into consideration, but already we have freezed on the requirements. So such kind of technical debt used to get generated in the previous projects. Now, in case of Activate, because industry specific, domain specific, or best practices are already available on these free trial versions, which are available to the customer gets a look and feel, and he or she is able to explore what is available in the system, and understand the functionalities which are available in the system. And this is a bottom up approach, because the customer is aware of the things which he or she is going to get to use after the product has been implemented in their organization. So it leads to less technical debt because of this facility which is available. Now, earlier, what used to happen in ASAP is that the customer used to come up with high list of customized requirements, because they were not aware of what are the best practices or industry specific solutions which were available. Whereas in case of Activate, because the customer is already aware of the best practices which are available in the system, or the industry specific solutions which are available, the list of requirements is refined and it is at high level. Now, in the next phase, we will be comparing ASAP blueprint versus Activate explore phase. So keep on watching my videos. Thank you. Bye.